Alright, how's it going, everybody? It's TheKillaDonut. Today I'm going to be basically playing Trickstars, and we're going to try and break them. So I pre-built a couple decks, so we're going to see which one fits the best for the current meta. We're going to be playing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Nexus just to make the matches go a little bit faster. And not everyone is playing the current meta, but we'll see what happens. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so for those of you who don't know, Trickstars are probably one of my favorite decks of all time. Today's video I'm going to be focusing on basically just playing Trickstar, different versions of it, seeing how fun it is, what we can do against some of the decks we'll play against on Nexus here. I'm going to start off with this one. It's an original, old school, for the most part old school. It's been updated for a bit more of a current format, but I love Trickstars, and this will be fun. Candina is our searcher. She's our Stratos of the deck. She'll add us any Trickstar card. Follow it up with Licorice, who is just basically one of the best cards in the whole deck. Every time my opponent adds a card to their hand, no matter how they add it, whether it's from grave to hand, field to hand, deck to hand, they will burn for 200 damage. That also with Candina, anytime my opponent activates a spell or trap, they'll take 200 damage. And she has a quick effect. Licorice has a quick effect, which is she will target one Trickstar and summon herself and then bounce that Trickstar back to the hand. However, you can chain all three Trickstars, all three Licorices, targeting the same Trickstar. Usually in the case of this, it's Candina, to summon all three of these girls and then just bounce the one Candina back to your hand. Followed it, we have Corobane. Corobane is basically our Honest of the deck. She doubles the original attack of the Trickstars. And then she can also special summon herself if we control no monsters, or if we only control Trickstar monsters. Then we have the GOAT of the deck, the one of, because you don't want to see her all the time, but you want to add her, Trickstar Lilybell. When she's added to your hand, she can special summon herself. Now, she can attack your opponent directly, and when she attacks directly, she'll deal damage. You add a Trickstar card from your graveyard to your hand. The field spell, busted. There's a reason it's out one. It'll add you any Trickstar monster on activation, and it has a second effect. It can lock down any set back row. Now your opponent can chain their back row, but if they decide not to, it'll be locked down till the end of turn. Now at the end of turn, basically they either choose to activate that card or it gets sent to the graveyard. Real quick, so before I forget, a card like Light Stage, when it sends a card to the graveyard, it will stop something like Waking the Dragon from activating. Now Waking the Dragon right here won't activate. Okay, looks like we have a match. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we lost the rock, paper, scissors, so we're going second. And just remember, we're playing basic Trickstars. I don't know what my opponent's playing here. It looks like it's a Cyframe deck. Interesting, okay. I'm gonna start off with the MST on the back row here, which probably wasn't the best idea, but we'll see what happens. Okay, it was a Heavy Storm. That's actually pretty good. So I'm going to activate Candina here. My opponent is, of course, going to respond with a Cyframe. I'm going to chain with our two Licorices here, summoning them both. So activate the field spell to summon right off the bat. It's going to make a Mega. I'm going to enter battle here. If he lets us go through with it, we'll be fine. Nope, okay. Took away our Candina. Let's go straight into battle and swing in for 32. In phase 2, I'm going to pass here. It's going to take 400. Make a return, so there's our Candina. He's going to activate Duality. We're going to say no to that. He's going to enter battle, and that was probably not the best decision for him. I'm going to go ahead and boost our Licorice up. You can be able to return one card with that effect. Goes back straight to us. I'm going to go ahead and normal Candina, activate her effect, and it resolves. Add Light Stage. Activate Light Stage, search out the third Licorice, and we're just gonna go in for game here. That should be 2k damage. 18. There's a train passing by. Oh boy. And we got it. Okay, we're going into another match now. This time we're going to be trying out our Trickstar controlled variant. Here's the deck list for the Trickstar control variant. Alright, looks like we're starting off here. I'm going to go ahead and normal Candina, activate her effect. Let's go ahead and add ourselves a light stage here. Activate light stage, search out our Licorice. Activate Licorice, summoning. I'm gonna go ahead and set one card and set two. Card's gonna take 400 damage. Let's find out what he's playing here. Just stuck here waiting. If he sets another one, I'm gonna pop them. I feel like I probably shouldn't shotgun the Heavy Storm, but I might. Oh yeah, perfect Heavy Storm. Dragma, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set another Heavy Storm. Normal Candina, activate her effect. Let's go ahead and add ourselves a Lilybell here. Lilybell's effect is special, summoning her. I'm gonna go ahead and link for 2. Enter battle, attack directly. Add our Licorice back to hand, activate Licorice, turning that. Summoning and swing into that. Okay, good thing we didn't swing at it with that. Phase 2 here and phase. Opponent's gonna take 400. Card's gonna gain attack. It's gonna summon Fallen of Albaz. I'm going to switch to manual here. I think the play would be to Heavy Storm our own back row, which in turn is a Scythe, summoning Scythe and blocking him out completely from the extra deck. It's going to enter battle here and swing it, take a full swing there. It's going to go back to us. We're going to normal our Lily here. We're gonna go ahead and enter battle, and this should be game. I'm just gonna swing in with the extra deck. Good game. Okay, we're going into another match this time. This time we're gonna be using our Trickstar Shadal. This is the deck list for it. All right. Not the best hand, but we can work with this. We're gonna go ahead and normal Candina, activate her effect, and we're gonna add ourselves light stage. Activating light stage to add Licorice. Activating Licorice to summon her. Add Candina back, and we're gonna set ourselves these 2 cards here. We're gonna pass. Our opponent should be playing something. Let's see what he's playing here. He's gonna set 1. He's gonna summon a tour guide. Sure. This will be the fun one. Depending on what he's playing, we can have a pretty interesting matchup ahead here with the Shadals. Not what I wanted to see on my first hand, but we can work with this. He's gonna summon Lilith, Lady of Lament. Interesting. We're just chilling. Like swinging into her. Okay. Yes, that's fine. Take 1,000. That's fine. He's gonna use 2 to go into Wee Witch Apprentice. Interesting. Okay, so still not what I wanted to see. Let's try to lock down one of his cards here. One of the greatest abilities of Trickstar Light Stage is to just lock back row. We're gonna go ahead and normal the Candina, activate her again. Opponent has no response. We're gonna go add Lilybell. effectively buff to special ability when she's added to your hand. Summon her. Okay, so in battle, I'm gonna go ahead and attack directly. It's gonna go through. Activate my effect to add Licorice back to my hand here. And main phase 2. Activate Licorice, adding back Lily. Okay, we have 2 Trickstars on board right now, currently, with 1 reincarnation. We're gonna pass turn here. Stage is gonna either activate that set card or it's gonna bounce it to the grave. Or send it to grave. My bad. It was a Solemn Strike. Wow, okay, that's a good one. So for every spell he activates now, he'll take damage, and for every card he adds to hand, he'll take damage. Life, it's 200 for each. Life stage is 200 more for every time they burn. Just a plus 200. It doesn't stack. He's gonna go in with Lilith, so he's gonna probably activate the effect, and I'll have to choose one of 3 traps. Yep, there it is. Do I have any responses to that? I do not. What kind of deck is he playing? Let's find out. Crush card, Tributing. I'm gonna go ahead and reincarnation. And luckily we get our effects here. Let's go ahead and send Beast, and Squamata, and screw it, Dragon. I don't think he was expecting the Shadal play here. Get 5 effects here. Man, this is gonna be fun. We'll do Beast, Chainlink 1. We'll do Wendy, Chainlink 2. We'll do Squamata, Chainlink 3, and we'll end it with Dragon. Dragon's gonna get rid of that for us. And then we're gonna do Wendy's effect to reset a card here. Let's go ahead and do Scent Hedgehog, my bad. Squamata. Hedgehog engraved. Aerial to hand. Did not play that how I intended to play it. I forget their effects. But even with the misplay here, I think we will be fine. Gonna go ahead and activate reincarnation here. Summon our Licorice. And on resolution, he's going to take the 600 damage. He's going to end phase here. I'm going to go ahead and lock down that card. It's a pretty good lockdown on my part. Do not want to activate Squamata here. I'll set the Hedgehog. We'll enter battle here. 18 and 18. In phase 2, I'm gonna go ahead and set and pass. Okay, hand destruction got sent to the grave. Let's go. Oh, he surrendered. Okay, so we'll take the win. GG. Okay, this time we're trying a deck call that I nicknamed Trickstar Lunchbox. Here is the deck list for the deck. And we're going to be trying this one out. We won it. We're going first. Interesting. Okay. Not the best hand, but we can still make a pretty decent play here. We're going to go add Aliester to hand. And put it scooped. Wow. Okay, we lost the rock, paper, scissors on this one, so we'll try again. He's setting one. This would have been a nice going first hand here. Unchained, interesting. Okay, I have to really think this one through here. I don't know if I'll be able to beat the Unchained deck, but I'll try. I could possibly bait him to pop a Sanctum here. Okay, he's gonna do all his Unchained plays here. Summon the doggy. Yeah. We have Eater of Millions. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna start with the Aleister. Activate its effect to add invocation. Go ahead and summon the Salamangreat Almirage. Then I'm gonna go ahead and summon the Security Gardener. I'm gonna set one card here. Special our purple. Activate invocation. We're probably gonna add Makaba here for negates. Gardener and Aleister. Summon Makaba. Activate invocation. Add back our cards here. And special our Eater of Millions. Let's get rid of security. Linkaribo. Get rid of Avermax. No, I'll keep Avermax. Get rid of Borosword. I probably am not going to be using Holly Angel, and we'll do a Raijin. Let's go ahead and summon Eater of Millions. We'll set one more card. Battle phase. Attack. Effective Eater of Millions. To go ahead and banish that card. Activate this. Boost Makaba up. Attack. He's going to activate his effect. I'm going to negate that with our Makaba. And we're going to attack for 2500. Activate our card here. Targeting itself to add a blue sky. Main phase 2. We're going to have the blue sky here for negates. We're going to go ahead and end phase. We have one monster negate. We have a reincarnation and a sanctum set. So we can stop all XC's plays. So I'm going to start the first one here with our sanctum. Summon our artifact. Make sure that resolves. He's going to activate his monster effect here. And we're going to negate that. And this should be game. Purple returns. Battle phase. 25, 25, and 22. Beautiful. We're going to be looking at the last two decks here. It's going to be Trickstar and Numeron. Here's the deck list for that one. And we're going to see if the Numerons are keeping up. Ooh, we lost the roll here. We're going to go second. And interesting hand. Especially because we're going second. We might be able to OTK with the Numerons here. No Trickstars in sight though. Gimmick Puppets. I gotta read this here. You can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one Gimmick Puppet monster. You can bench this card from a graveyard. Your opponent cannot target Gimmick monsters with card effects this turn. That's kind of counterproductive to our Imperm here. But we'll see. Cannot be normal summon, must first be special summoned. Once per turn, you can target one phase up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0. Interesting. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. Place one string counter on each face up monster on the field except discard once per turn during the end phase of the opponent's phase of the opponent. If the player who placed each string counter, destroy it. Okay. We're just gonna negate that. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and activate our Numeron field spell. Activate it. Send. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 here. Summon away. And Let's do battle. I probably misplayed here, but we'll take 2K. Let's go again. We'll take 1,000. And 4K to run into it. Yeah. If we had the other one, we would have OTK'd. I messed up. So we'll play the game out. This is fine. We'll make our Zexal. Go ahead and set our red reboot and our MST here. We're going to end phase on our opponent's draw phase. We're going to activate Zexal. Detaching one. Telling him no. Okay, our opponent hasn't done anything. So we'll see how that goes. He's probably sitting there in fear of being locked out by Zexal. Might see either a disconnect, which means he quit out of the tab, or we might see a surrender. I hate this. Why are we? Oh, there's the disconnect. That means he quit out. Counted as a surrender. We are gonna go into our last match, and this one's mostly for fun. It's Trickstar Wind Witch, and here is the profile for this one. Let's see here. I'm going second here. I do have Wind Witch combo and a 3 tactic talent for draw. So let's see how this goes. Spellbooks. Oh, this is gonna be very fun. It might be a draw engine, so it might not just be. It might just be that. So I'll have to be extra careful with what he's playing. Could be like a pendulum deck for all I know. Dark Magician. Oh no, it's an actual Dark Magician deck. She's gonna go ahead and add another Dark Magician. He's got navigation. There's no way he doesn't. Okay, cool. Then if that's the case, we're gonna go ahead and activate our Wind Witch here, summoning her and summoning another Wind Witch from the deck. And then Chainlink 1, Glass Battle Protector, and Chainlink 2, Ice Battle Burn our opponent, adding Snowbell to the hand. Then we're gonna go activate Snowbell, summoning her. Special summon our Winterbell, activating Winterbell, burning our opponent for 800. And then gonna go ahead and make the best possible launch in the game, Crystal Wing. I'm gonna follow this up with a normal summon on Candina. Activate her effect to search. Add Light Stage. Activating Light Stage to search out our Licorice. Now we can lock down one back row card. We're gonna lock down that. Battle phase. Crystal Wing is an automatic honest. Then we'll swing in for the rest of the damage here. In phase 2. End phase. Send the back row. It's a Starlight Road. Now I have a quick effect Licorice to bounce Candina back whenever I need it. He's gonna pay 1,000 here to summon. We're gonna just bounce now. And I probably should have kept the Candina just to keep doing damage to him, but he's probably gonna search off of this. Yep, there it is. We'll let the search go through. It's gonna take a total of 400. If he adds one more card to his hand, that is game. And he's gonna do it with Magician's Rod. GG. I just want to give a big thank you everyone for watching. Really had fun making this video, playing with different Trickstar decks. Those are some fun matches for the most part. So if you guys are interested in more content like this, go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/TheKillaDonut. I do stream throughout the week randomly. I don't have an actual schedule, but we try to as much as we can. I do try to do the Saturday streams. On Saturday, we do Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments for my locals. Catch those if you'd like. We've done past formats and modern formats. So we've done all the way from 2012 to 2017, and you guys can check those out. Those are fun formats. Next, I just want to say, I don't know if you guys see, I left my follower goal up for the video just because I want help reaching that 200 followers if possible. You guys don't have to do anything other than that. Just go follow my Twitch. Let's get to those 200 followers, and that's gonna be our next goal. And I just want to give a big thank you to everyone for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.